Mr. Penguin's Icy Quest. Once upon a time, in a snowy land far, far away, there lived a penguin named Mr. Penguin. Mr. Penguin was a curious and adventurous little penguin with a heart as big as the Antarctic ice. Mr. Penguin lived in a bustling penguin colony surrounded by icy mountains and sparkling glaciers. He was known for his dashing black and white feathers and his waddle that made everyone giggle. But what set Mr. Penguin apart from the other penguins was his unquenchable thirst for knowledge. While the other penguins spent their days sliding on the ice and catching fish, Mr. Penguin would immerse himself in books. He would often be found with his beak buried in books, devouring stories of far-off lands and distant adventures. His favorite tales were about explorers and their incredible journeys. One frosty morning, Mr. Penguin stumbled upon an old map wedged between the pages of a book. The map depicted a hidden treasure buried deep within the snowy mountains. Excitement bubbled in Mr. Penguin's heart as he knew this was the adventure he had been seeking. He decided to embark on this journey, to find the hidden treasure and fulfill his dream of being an adventurer. Mr. Penguin prepared for his journey, packing his knapsack with food, a compass, and of course, the map. He waved goodbye to his friends and set off towards the great snowy mountains. The journey was tough. Blizzards were frequent and the cold was biting, but Mr. Penguin's spirit was indomitable. He trudged through the snow, always guided by the stars and his trusty map. On his way, he met a weary polar bear named Benny. Benny had lost his way home, and Mr. Penguin offered to help him, demonstrating his kind heart. Together, they braved the harsh weather and rugged terrain. They shared stories of their homes and adventures, and Benny became a loyal friend and companion to Mr. Penguin. After traversing countless hills and valleys, they finally reached their destination, a towering icy peak. At its base was a cavern. They ventured inside, their hearts pounding with anticipation. In the cavern, under a pile of shimmering crystals, they found the treasure. It turned out to be a chest full of ancient penguin artifacts, old books, maps, and explorer tools. Mr. Penguin was overjoyed. Not only had he fulfilled his dream of going on an adventure, but he had also discovered a part of penguin history. It was truly the best treasure he could have asked for. He and Benny celebrated their victory and decided to take the treasure back to the penguin colony. They believed that the artifacts were a part of their heritage and should be shared with others. In the end, they returned home as heroes, bearing their precious treasure. Their incredible journey was celebrated with grand feasts and recounted for generations. It not only brought them fame but also a deep sense of fulfillment. But what mattered most to Mr. Penguin was not the fame or the treasure. It was the journey, the knowledge he had acquired, and the friend he had made. It was the adventure he had always dreamt of. And so, Mr. Penguin's tale became a legend in the penguin colony, an epic story of bravery, friendship, and the quest for knowledge. It was a story that would inspire future generations of little penguins to dream big and embark on their own adventures. And as for Mr. Penguin, he had finally found what he was looking for, a life filled with adventure. And every night, he fell asleep dreaming of the next day's adventures, ready to embark on new quests that lay ahead. We sincerely appreciate your choice to join us at Storyland for Kids. Our team is thrilled to present a fresh collection of adventure stories tailored for children. We're eager for you to immerse yourselves in our channel's content and hope that it brings you joy. Rest assured, we're committed to delivering even more captivating stories to your screens in the future. Thank you for being a part of our journey. We appreciate your decision to engage with Storyland for Kids. We trust that today's experience was enjoyable for you. Your feedback holds great value to us, as it guides us towards refining our content. Anticipating the opportunity to introduce exciting adventures to your children, we're committed to bringing adventurous stories with extra charm each night. Please join us in our journey by subscribing to our channel and contributing to our growth. Thank you for being a part of this enriching storytelling venture.